Hi, Sagittarius. We are here to look at the week of July 19th through the 25th. I'm going to take a look at you and any energies connected to you and the energy of the connection itself. I've already shuffled your cards quite well, so let's just get right into it. What is going on with Sagittarius this week? July 19th, through the 25th. Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius. You look very good this week, I have to say. Better than I've seen you in a while. For you, you get the Six of Pentacles. That tells me that you are feeling a little bit more secure about your finances and also about how much you're giving and receiving in whatever connections that you're having. Your goal at the moment appears to be to balance yourself somehow. If you've had some instability concerning money or housing or emotional, like it doesn't matter, whatever's been feeling unstable, which I'm kind of getting here that it's been a lot of things all at once. This week, you look like you're kind of like turning the corner here. For the energy attached to you this week, you have the Seven of Cups. And I'm going to say, I don't think that this is one person specific. I think that the energies attached to you are many because you are looking really good and you're feeling really good. And when that happens, people are just like energetically drawn, right, towards you. And that's what I see happening right now. So let's clarify. Clarify Sagittarius in the present, in the Six of Pentacles. Okay, you are clarified with the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Cups. Oh my God, yes, Sag, you've been through a lot. You've been going through a lot. You've been carrying quite the heavy load and really disappointed in something. And I don't know if you're feeling, I don't want to say, here's what I'll say. It looks like you are haunted by something from the past. And it does look like you are on your way out of that energetic haunting. um, I'm sure there's been like so many sleepless nights and ruminating conversations that you've had with yourself, for yourself, to other people, with other people. Um, yeah. And it kind of seems like all these energies that are attached to you right now, you're like, okay, but I'm busy just like doing my thing. So, and that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. It is helping you build back up those parts of you that were hurt in the past, right? And this is actually a very good for you in the current moment. Let's look at the energies attached to you. The Seven of Cups, please. For this week, you get the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I just see this as like you're like, I'm single. I'm feeling very good about that. I don't want anything about that to change at the moment. And you know, you can come and say hi if you want. Or maybe even not. Maybe even like, I'm just a little bit busy. For the energy between you and others this week, you have the Seven of Pentacles. And yeah, that's like assessing the value of something. That's like saying like, what is most valuable to me at the moment? Is it work? Is it my friends? Is it my family? Is it a new relationship? It's like you're using this week to really get a grip on what is most important to you because you don't want another relationship to turn out like unexpected the way that the last one did. I feel like the last one really kind of pulled the rug out from under you here and destabilized you quite a bit. And now you're looking to make sure that that doesn't repeat. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles in the current situation for Sagittarius. You get the Magician, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you've been down, but you're not out. Not at all. And you're manifesting something really beautiful here in the future for yourself. And you're already a catch. You already look really great. Imagine just like a little bit further down the road. Let's look at you here in the past. In the past, you have the Emperor. It looks like you took the reins from someone. In the past, maybe you were giving your power away to somebody else or letting them kind of make the decisions, or maybe they had like power over you in some way, but you put a stop to that. By the Emperor. Looks like you put some like pretty firm boundaries in place with someone. You got the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the World. Yeah, something, something ended. A new cycle is beginning now. And you're putting in some like pretty firm boundaries with people. People who aren't with you, for you, you're saying, no, thank you. Because that's what's going to make you happy. That's what's going to get you to where you're trying to go. The energy attached to you in the past is the Queen of Pentacles. This could have been somebody who you thought was pretty stable, who provided you with some sort of security. You guys could have lived together. It looks like if this is the person to have made the decision to separate in the past, they did it for practical reasons. Like, for example, let's say you guys got together and you had like a very good job. And during the course of your relationship, you lost your job. They were supporting you. And it got to a point where they kind of forgot how you were and who you were in a sense, and just started seeing you as somebody who was like dependent on them, which probably is not the case. I mean, not with any Sagittarius I know. Definitely not. But like that's how they see you. This is just an example. Could be anything. So they make this practical decision to cut ties because it's not meeting the expectations of what the relationship was supposed to be, right? Man, and the Queen of Pentacles is supposed to be patient. Let's clarify this, please. Yeah, Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, Strength. Yeah, this person just like kind of flipped a switch. This person felt like the relationship was wearing on their stability. This is somebody who really benefits from a very like routine, stable, methodical, practical lifestyle. And something about your relationship, Sagittarius, was destabilizing them. Not you, the relationship, because the relationship itself is its own thing. So don't take that personally. But they did a lot of thinking about it, and they're really still very upset about it, truly. The energy between you and this person in the recent past is the Magician. Clarify the Magician. You have the Nine of Cups, the Star, the King of Swords. Let's see. We have, in the past here, we have Aries, Gemini, Aquarius. It seems like this relationship was very meaningful to you and almost like perfect for you, right? And it's like at the end of it, you're like, how do I think so differently about what just happened than this other person? Like, how are they not seeing what I'm seeing? How did they not understand that like these temporary problems that happen in relationships are going to always happen? Like I get a sense that you're dumbfounded. I'm almost at a loss for words. Let's look into you as the Queen of Swords in the immediate future. Queen of Swords is somebody who's going to get straight to the point. Might hurt some feelings. That's okay. You are a blunt sign, and that's why we love you. For the Queen of Swords, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Swords, the Queen of Wands. It looks like there's a little bit of conflict headed your way. Nothing major. It is showing up to fully change your direction. If there's still some sort of attachment here to the person from the past, this is the kind of energy that will come in and say like either shake hands or separate for good, right? Like, and it doesn't look, it just looks like irritating, honestly. I think you're going to be like a little irritated by it. The person attached to you as the tower, I think they're going to be very irritated by it. Not that anyone should win or lose here, but this person is don't I don't want to like give you false hope, Sagittarius. If you're trying to get back with this person, I don't think that that is in the cards, truly. But what I do see is this person is distraught. This person is like very suddenly emotionally uh, destroyed in the future here. And you know, this can happen when we come to especially if you're the one who's breaking up with somebody else. You convince yourself that you're right. You think about all the reasons why this person is wrong, and that gives you the strength to end a relationship with somebody that you care about or have cared about or even love still, right? And a lot of times when we have to kind of like convince ourselves that this person is bad or this person is not for me, it delays the grief process. And it's after, you know, you're not dealing on a daily basis that those emotions are kind of like allowed to seep past the surface a little bit. And it looks like in the immediate future, that's what's happening here for this person. Let's clarify the tower, please. You have the lovers, the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, they're not changing their mind at all, but they do recognize that this was like a very meaningful, very important relationship. And I think that, you know, if they had it their way, their wish would be that it didn't come to an end, but nevertheless, it did. And it's for the best. Like, you're looking so good right now. This person, not so much. That's okay. You're looking really good, and I think you're even starting to recognize that no matter how good you felt this relationship was in real time, now in hindsight, that it was actually like pretty what's the turn of phrase? It's like clipping your wings a little bit. I bet you, Sagittarius, you felt like you were being kind of held down a little. Not by this person, like literally, but just like circumstances put you in a position where you felt like not yourself, a little powerless. Let's clarify this energy between you. In the immediate future, you have death. That's, you know, having to close that door again so another one can open. It's like something's just waiting to come in, but you've got to really close the door, shut it tight. That's clarified with the Empress, the King of Cups, and the Moon. You have two people here in the immediate future who love each other very, very, very much. But that love is hidden under the moon. there's been too much done, too much said, too too much felt, too much heartbreak to turn this thing around, it looks like. But that doesn't mean never. That's just in the immediate future. There's still a fog hanging over this relationship where one of you or probably both of you don't really understand what happened here. Like, what the hell just happened? Like, you can talk yourself through it, and you probably have 1,000 times, but when it's all said and done, you're both still not clearly seeing the reasons why this didn't work out. And that could be because there are secrets that one or both of you don't know about, but it could also be because it's like buried deep within us, in our unconscious awareness, in our subconscious, things like attachment style, things like personality types, right? But, anyways, Sagittarius, you look great. That's all that matters. And we will see you next week. Have a great one.